Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever time of the day you're watching this video, and welcome to Lepton Classes. And in today's video, we will be discussing about the IELTS exam. And today's video is going to be a completely beginner's guide for someone who has never heard about the test and is just starting to prepare. But at the same time, I will be giving a lot of my tips and tricks that I used for my own preparation or some things that I have taught a lot of students that have come to me for asking doubts regarding the exam, and also for the people who are already preparing for the test but they have certain issues in certain modules. Then this video is also for you guys. uh, Timestamps have already been created and added in the description box below. You can check them out and skip to the part of the video that you desire to learn about the first. But for the first time, I would really recommend you guys to watch the entire video for a better learning experience, and then you will be able to understand how the video works. And then later when you are revising, or you're you just want to learn about certain parts, you can come back again. And also the notes of this entire lecture as usual have been added in the description box below. It is a Google Drive link. You can click on that and download the free of cost PDF. We will be making a lot of videos regarding the IELTS soon. One of the videos about a 5 days crash course is already made. It will be uploaded soon. We are already done with the introductory part of that 5 days course, and we will be creating 4 more videos about each and every module for one single day, and then we will proceed with that. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. IELTS stands for the International English Language Testing System, and it consists of 4 modules: listening, reading, writing, and speaking, exactly in that order. The speaking exam being conducted as an interview session a few days before or after the actual test. But what exactly is the IELTS? The IELTS was created by the University of Cambridge, United Kingdom, which is responsible for maintaining the English language standards throughout the globe. It's conducted by 2 agencies, IDP and the British Council, and is mandatory for students aspiring to move to countries that have English as their native language, like Australia, Canada, New Zealand, and the UK. It checks the test taker's ability to read, speak, listen, and write in English on a scale of 1 to 9. Now, the question arises, what is the need to take the test? So, as I said, the test is necessary to live, work, or study in English speaking countries. English is the most spoken language in the world with more than 1132 million speakers worldwide. Knowing the language makes it easier for you to live, work, or study in the new environment as well as getting integrated into the society. All this data is from the official IELTS website. How are band scores determined? It's according to standard band score descriptors, and the table shown below is a general overview of band score descriptors. You can take a screenshot to have a look at it later. Now, let us start discussing each module in detail, starting with the speaking module. Speaking module is a 12 to 15 minutes interview session consisting of 3 rounds. The round 1 is the introduction round. It consists of questions related to your name, age, qualifications, hobbies, interests, sports, etc. You are expected to answer this question in 2 to 3 lines. The round 2 is a much more detailed round, known as the cue card round. A topic is given with certain key points that are expected to be answered. The test taker is given 1 minute preparation time and is expected to speak for 2 minutes. The round 3 is the follow-ups and is based on round 2. Questions related to the topics given in cue card are asked here, and you are expected to answer in 3 to 4 lines. Now let's discuss how you will be assessed for this round. You will be assessed according to certain parameters of judgment. They are fluency and coherence, grammatical range and accuracy, lexical resources, that is, your vocabulary, and your pronunciation. Let's discuss each of these in detail. Speaking band descriptors and their meanings. Fluency and coherence. Fluency means whether or not you are able to keep speaking continuously without hesitation or the need to repeat or correct your own sentences. Coherence means whether or not your ideas flow together. That is, your ideas should be organized. This can be done by using connecting words and phrases like first, second, or next and then, etc. All these have been copied from the official IELTS website. Let's move further ahead. Lexical resources. The examiner analyzes the ability to use appropriate words and phrases. Using less common words gives an edge in this area, but they should be relevant also. Use the correct word form, that is, take care of the tense, and use correct collocations like environmental pollution. Paraphrasing and using idioms is another way of showing a good command over the language. Use of idioms can take you 7 bands and above, according to the official IELTS band descriptors. Grammatical age and accuracy. Limit the number of errors in your grammar and maximize the usage of complex sentence structures rather than simple ones. Pronunciation. This is another really important band descriptor. This assesses how easy it is to understand what you say and how you use a range of pronunciation features such as stress, intonation, and rhythm. How well are you understood? That means that how easier it is to understand what you say. Even if you don't know the correct pronunciation of the word, at least try to say them clearly and loudly. Treat your examiner as a grandparent. Your grandparent is old. You've talked to them with respect and clearly and loudly because they cannot hear properly. Right? Now, I shall be giving you my own tips for speaking module. The first one being practice. As simple as it may sound, practice is the most important aspect of improving your speaking skills as it will help you to become more fluent in the language. Use connectors. Using connecting words and phrases like moreover, furthermore, secondly, etc. makes the answer more coherent. That is, helps you to make them more structured and linked together and make more sense. Learn basic rules of grammar. If you are a beginner or there has been a long gap in your studies of the language, learning basics of English grammar won't hurt much, but it will take you a long way. So do not be shy or embarrassed and grab an English grammar book or head over to YouTube to learn basic rules of grammar. I also shall be uploading some basic rules of grammar in my upcoming videos, so stay tuned for that. Increase your vocabulary. Learn new words. It's really important as helps you to explain your thoughts better and helps you translate what you want to say in your native tongue into the English language. Learn idioms. As I said, they can take your band score 7 or above. Remember that. So they are a really underrated lexical resource and make use of that. Improve your pronunciation. It's really important to know the correct pronunciation of the words so that anyone throughout the globe can understand what you say. Your accent does not matter, but still try to watch web series etc. to learn American or British accent. The IELTS works with the British accent because it was created by an British university. Another important tip is to use mind map. And a mind map looks something like this. It's really important for the cue card round, where you are given a certain topic. It's easier and convenient to make a diagram like this so that you don't waste your time writing long sentences as your hints for preparation. Don't worry, we will be working on such topics in upcoming videos. So stay tuned. Here are the official speaking band descriptors. Please take a screenshot of this and analyze what exactly your examiner is expecting from you in the speaking module. The next module is the listening module. In this module, the test takers are given a question booklet with 40 questions and an audio of 20 to 30 minutes is played. After that, the test takers are given 10 minutes to transfer the answers from the question booklet to the answer sheet. In the computer delivered IELTS, however, no such 10 minutes are given. The test takers directly write the answers on the question booklet, so just 2 minutes are given to check the answers. Let's discuss the 4 sections of this module in detail. The first one is an easy one. It's about a social topic with just 2 speakers speaking. The second one is of moderate difficulty. It's about a social or everyday situation with just one speaker speaking at a stretch. The third one is difficult. It's about some academic research or study with 3 to 4 speakers. It's generally students of your university or college talking among themselves or with their professor. The last one is a challenging module. It's about some academic study or research with just one speaker speaking. These are the type of questions that the test takers are asked in this module. You can get the notes of this entire video from the link given in the description box. Here are my tips for this module. The very first one being, of course, thorough practice. Doing more and more practice helps you to recognize words faster and understand pronunciation in various English accents. Second tip is to use transcripts, which are the entire audio as a text. Using this, you can practice the modules better as you will have a chance to review your answer or see where the answer was from. Another good way is to decrease playback speed by decreasing speed to 0.5 or 0.75, and then you can even go higher at 1.25 or 1.5, who knows. The last tip is to watch stuff like movies or comedy in English, which is a fun way to learn the language, but remember not to overdo, as this can become a distracting. This table shows what scores are required for which band score. Now comes the reading module, considered to be the toughest by many students, but it's quite easy. It's a 1 hour module with 3 passages and 40 questions, and here is how you can manage your time. These are the type of questions that are asked in this module. Now I shall be giving you my tips for this module. The first one being, of course, practice. Second most important tip is increasing the reading speed. I would suggest you to copy and write text on another paper, as we tend to read faster when we write. And secondly, read out loud, as it improves speaking as well as reading speed. We generally join the letters and their sounds to speak, or read the word. If you have practiced it many times, you will be able to read this faster. Another repeated technique by many students is skimming and scanning, and I have given it in detail for your understanding. But I don't personally find it effective, as the students keep looking for keywords and the places with keywords have no information about the question, or some other synonym of the word has been used. Better is to try and rephrase the question and passage in your own words to understand it better. You can also do the questions in different order. Like if you have done the other questions, you will find the information while doing matchmaking questions much faster because you already know the basic overview of the entire passage. And the last one is to read the questions carefully, as sometimes students write true false in yes and no questions and lose their marks. But I know all these tips go in vain because you don't understand how to solve and tackle the reading module. So in upcoming videos I will be solving the entire reading modules by sharing my screen so that you can understand the techniques of solving it faster. These are the IELTS reading scores for the academic IELTS exam. The last module is the writing module, which is a 1 hour module. It's divided into 2 tasks. Task 1 is a report writing of 150 to 180 words, and the task 2 is an essay writing of 250 to 280 words. Here is how you can divide your time so that you can maximize your chances of completing the entire module in the given time frame, because many students run out of time. Here are the official IELTS band descriptors from the IELTS website. Now let's discuss the parameters for judgment in detail. The first one is task achievement, whether or not you have written your paragraph relevant to the topic. The second one is your grammatical range and accuracy. The third one is the lexical resources, and the fourth one is cohesion and coherence, whether or not your paragraph is complete, clear, and linked together. Now let's discuss the two tasks in detail. Here are the type of questions that are asked in the first task. You will be given bar graphs, histograms, line charts, tabular charts, pie charts, flow charts, diagrams, maps, and process charts, and you will be writing a report. Here is a basic format for the task 1. First, you write an introductory paragraph in which you rephrase the question. Then you leave a line and write an overview, which is an about the major highlights. Then you leave a line and write the body paragraph, and then leave a line and write another body paragraph. We will be discussing this format in detail. Here is some vocabulary that you can use for writing your task 1. Instead of writing the numbers, you can write the written forms. Now I will be giving you a template for the task 1. In the introduction paragraph, you can use these lines to start your paragraphs and use these words to improve your lexical resources. This is how you can work around with your overview. Just talk about the major highlights. And for your body paragraphs, try to write them in order according to the type of questions, or if there is just one figure, then write the maximum and minimum highlights or any special details. These are the type of questions asked in task 2. This is the format for task 2. In the introduction paragraph, write a general line, then rephrase the question, and then write the thesis line. Or you can just write the rephrasal of the question and the thesis line. After that, leave a line and start with the body paragraph 1. You need to write 2 points in both the body paragraphs and follow the PEEP strategy. Write a point, explain the point, and give the example, and then move to the next point. And in the last body paragraph, write your opinion if asked, and then the conclusion. Now I will be giving you a template for the task 2. You can use these lines for writing your paragraphs. And these are some do's and don'ts of the writing section. Please take care of them. And now we come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching it, and please do subscribe for more IELTS related content.
Like, comment, and subscribe.